Welcome, viewers! Today is our last lesson in Unit 3. We did a little of this in our last video, but we're going to focus on it a little bit more and do some practice in class. All right, so if we're asked to write an equation of a line passing through a particular point that is parallel to a line, first thing we're going to do is write down the slope we're going to use and write down the point. So we'll go ahead and do that. So the slope is, if it's written y equals mx plus b, which is slope-intercept form, the slope is 2. And the ordered pair is given, 1, negative 1. Okay, so now we're going to write y equals mx plus b, and we are going to plug in those values for m, x, and y. So let's do it. So we got y is negative 1, m is 2, and x is being multiplied by m. So that's multiplied by 1 plus b. So that is just negative 1 equals 2 plus b, minus 2 minus 2, b equals negative 3. So my new equation for a parallel line should have the same slope, 2x, with a different y-intercept, negative 3, minus 3. Go to the next example. So now we're doing the same thing. We're writing an equation of a line passing through a particular point, in this case 3, 2, that is now perpendicular to the line in this equation. So the slope in this equation is negative 3. What is a slope of a line perpendicular to this line? We've talked about this in class. It's the reciprocal, the negative reciprocal. So that would be positive 1 over 3. So that is the slope that I'm going to use. And now I'm ready to plug those values in for m, x, and y. Remember, in an ordered pair, and x is first and y is second. So 2 equals mx plus b. And if I'm going too fast ever, just go ahead and pause it or rewind it. So 1/3 times 3 is the same thing as 3 over 1. That's just going to be 3 over 3. That's just 1. So that is 2 equals 1 plus b. I'm getting b is 1. So now I'm going to rewrite my equation of a perpendicular line, so it should have the negative reciprocal slope with a new b. Now I'd like you to pause and try the next two problems, and then I'll show you the answers. So here's the first one. We're doing a line parallel, so we use the same slope. Plug it in, solve for b, and we get 1 for b. So the new equation is y equals negative 2x plus 1. And the last example is perpendicular. So we write down our ordered pair that we're given. We're going to use the negative reciprocal of 4. The negative reciprocal of 4 is negative 1/4. So that's the slope. So we plug those values in. What is 1/4 times negative 1/4 times negative 8? Well, that ends up being a negative times a negative, which is a positive. And then what's 8 divided by 4? 2. So that's why I put a 2 here. And it's okay if you didn't get that, but you got to know how to multiply and simplify fractions. So now we solve for b, and we get b is negative 4. So our new equation is y equals negative 1/4 x minus 4. The most common mistake for a problem like this is to use the same slope rather than the negative reciprocal. So just be careful and don't get these two types of problems confused. And that's it. Peace out.